He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Clippers, the shortstop, Alfonso Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Deal is under it. He's got it one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Now to the plate, Chauncey Hodgson, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Bauer.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turning double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now at the plate, Greg Allen. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's Max Moroff standing in. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Here's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Moroff is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Cesar Spanos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped up. Deal is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Joe Banks, as he'll get his first stop this one. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Alfonso Alfaro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alfonso Alfaro becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bobby Law is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book. Here now is Jake Bowers. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
He's going to Triple-A.
Still 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he got him swinging. Jake Bowers is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
50.
In there for strike 1.
Diaz.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now batting, Greg Allen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much
1-1.
Oh, center cut, tough pitch to take.
And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Moroff. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Popped him up. Bird backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Striding into the box, Cesar Spanos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long way.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Alfonso Alfaro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Rodriguez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now Bobby Law. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lowry's got it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Standing in, Chauncey Hogsett. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 7 perfect innings as he begins. Digging in, Jake Bauers, 0 for 2
Leading
for
up
him to
for
this
the
point.
Clippers,
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
the right fielder, number 15.
He's set. Here it comes.
Martin.
And it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs
Now
only
batting,
4 more
left
outs
fielder,
for a no-hitter.
Greg.
Bounce towards the second
Allen.
baseman. Lowry's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Settling in now, Max Moroff.
Leading up
He's
for the
hitless in his
Clippers,
2 at-bats so
the second
far.
baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Moroff.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Count still at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The 0-1 hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Rail Riders, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.